There's a new text to video player in the game called Moonvalley. So let's take a look and let's see if it could be a competitor to Runway. All right, so before we get started, just a little reminder. My name is Jordan Wilson, and this is Everyday AI. We do every day something called AI in 5. So if you don't know, Everyday AI is a daily live stream podcast and free daily newsletter helping everyday people learn and leverage AI. So let's take a look at this new text to video software called Moonvalley. So kind of just launched recently. So we're going to take a look. So right now it is a free beta. So you're just going to click on try the beta, and then you're going to log in via Discord. So if you don't have a Discord app, don't worry, or sorry, a Discord account, don't worry. It's kind of like a Slack channel, so it's free to use, but essentially right now, Moonvalley runs everything in Discord, similarly, just how like Midjourney does. So let's jump in, and I'll give you a brief overview of how this works. So if you've used Midjourney, this is going to be very familiar. If not, don't worry. So essentially, you're going to have your kind of Moonvalley channel that you're going to be in, and you go down to this. It's called New Moon Creator. So you pick a channel. I'm going to go ahead and just pick 6 because I hope there's the fewest people in there. Okay. I was actually just starting something here, so I'll start over. All right, so all you do in the bottom is you just type a prompt. So you type in /create. That is how you get this to start generating. And then it's going to say the prompt. So I'm going to say Michael Jordan uh, dunking a basketball. And then you can click on style, which is nice. You can just click and choose. So I'm going to say comic book duration. I'm going to say short because right now the wait times are probably pretty long because it's a brand new feature. Their servers are probably getting a little bit overloaded. So we have that going right now. And while we wait, let's go ahead and jump into Runway. So Runway is undoubtedly the leader in this space in text to video. They also have a host of other video editing, but I'd say the thing a lot of people use Runway for is probably the text to video or image to video kind of functionality. So let's just do the same thing. So I'm going to say Michael Jordan dunking a basketball cartoon style, and then we'll just take a look. So we're going to give this. I'm guessing Runway is going to be a little faster. We had the paid plan, we downgraded to the free plan just because we have dozens of AI subscriptions. So I think if you're on the paid plan in Runway, it goes a little bit faster, just so you know. So you might also be thinking, okay, why would I ever need something like this? You know, whether we're talking about Moonvalley or we're talking about Runway, why would you ever need anything? Well, let's take a look at these examples. And actually, I'll say this: they're pretty good, right? At least my first impression is the visuals here are pretty good. So whether you work in the creative space, or maybe you've had a project, a side hustle, something that you've wanted to get off the ground, but you kind of need visuals, right? So yeah, you can use, like Dolly from OpenAI, you can use Midjourney, you can use Runway, but here's another competitor, and at least from the examples that they're showing here, these are pretty good. So again, these aren't going to look like real life. That's another thing to keep in mind. But I mean, even this one looks kind of realistic, right? This one up here, a rose in a garden, looks kind of realistic. So I think there's a lot of interesting use cases for using these in a lot of different ways. All right, so with that, let's go ahead. Our runway is done. So here we go. We have Michael Jordan dunking a basketball cartoon style. So by default, I just did a 4-second generation. I believe Runway can do up to 16 seconds now, which is pretty incredible. So let's take a look. All right. So not the greatest, but it got something out in a matter of seconds. Again, I'm just doing this for demonstrative purposes. Probably playing around with the prompts, being more descriptive, likely would have given us some better results. I just wanted to show you kind of an apples to oranges or apples to apples even comparison, so to speak. With Moonvalley. So we're going to give Moonvalley just a second, and I'll let you know. I'm going to hit pause because it might just be a minute, and I'll let you know how long this one took. All right, let's jump in. I think it's done now. It took a hot minute. It took about 15, 20 minutes. So not the fastest, but I guess it's to be expected when a new tool like this hits. So let's take a look. So didn't really do the best job, unfortunately. So here we go. The prompt: Michael Jordan dunking a basketball on Mars. Let's take a look at the video generation. So not great. Not great. Uh, However, I actually wouldn't worry about it right now. As weird as that sounds. So even in the early days of Runway, in the early days of Midjourney, the results were not fantastic. So, I'm not ready to write off Moonvalley just yet. It is a brand new tool. It was just released very recently. I believe this week was just made publicly available. So if you do, if you try this out, you can go into the showcase. Right here in the Discord channel. So you can see kind of like some of the best of Moonvalley. Looks like they have a showcase tab here as well. So, if you go to the best of Moonvalley, here's one that says Disney Castle opening scene glowing with AI. So, pretty decent image generations here. Here's one of looks like a couple dancing at their wedding. Here's one of I'm not even sure what this is. A Shadow Slayer. This one's an award-winning cinematic shot of a magical portal in a cathedral. So the visuals are actually pretty good, but as with any new generative AI tool, results will vary, especially in the beginning. So just because I didn't get the best result from my test prompt inside Moonvalley doesn't mean you should write it off. All right, we'll keep up with this one, and we'll keep up with a lot more. So if this was helpful, please subscribe to this channel, but also go to youreverydayai.com, sign up for that free daily newsletter, and hope to see you back for another AI in 5. Thanks, y'all.